Merry Christmas and welcome to Uncle Borby's Christmas special. This is the 4th or 5th time that we've done Uncle Borby here on the channel. And I want to say that 2020 has been a weird year. It's been a weird year for a lot of people. It's been a weird year for me. I want to say that if you are not spending Christmas with somebody that you normally spend Christmas with, hopefully this video will bring you some Christmas joy. And I also want to say thank you. Thank you for being a viewer of my channel, whether you comment, don't comment, whatever that may be. Thank you for watching my channel. I made my channel to make some magic friends, and the thought of having made multiple magic friends across the world, that's a really good feeling. So anyway, Merry Christmas. Hope you're excited to drink some gruel eggnog with Uncle Borby and pass out some presents to the Mr. Scrooge himself, Leovold. But yes, welcome to Uncle Borby.
Ho, 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 and welcome to Uncle Borby's Christmas special. Playing against Leovold. I can't think of a better Christmas opponent than Leovold. It's like we're playing against the Grinch. And Leovold is banned in Commander, but not banned in 1v1 Commander. But yeah, let's get this game started first. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Yes, let's keep on this one. And hopefully we can end up with a very good Christmas special today. But yes, Merry Christmas. Welcome to the Uncle Borby Christmas special. We'll be drinking some gruel eggnog today and having a ton of fun. We've got some good stuff in the hand, so hopefully we can get this Christmas show started off. But yeah, Leovold, not banned in 1v1 Commander. Y'all didn't believe me that it was the Wild Wild West. It is. All right, so let's go lead off with Wooded Foothills. Yeah, and I think what we'll do is we'll just go and crack Wooded Foothills, grab ourselves a Stomping Ground, have that come into play tapped, not going to pay 2, and then anything else past the turn to our opponent. We're playing Uncle Borby. Going to be handing out some Christmas presents to Leovold today. Trample. Whenever Borby deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Then, for an activated ability, discard a land card. Uncle Borby deals 3 damage in the form of Christmas Spirit to any target. Playing against Leovold. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Then, whenever you or a permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. So, there we go. So, we draw into another Misty. So, let's go and lead off with, I guess we'll lead off with Forest, and then anything else past the turn over to our opponent. So, we need to cover both commanders. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors, TCG Player. If you're in the Christmas mood and would like to get some cards for yourself, maybe with a TCG gift card, I don't know. Hey, consider using my bit.ly link. It's bit.ly/JoltMTG. That's going to allow you to get some cards and help support the channel at the same time. So if you enjoy my content, that is one of the best ways to do that outside of being a patron. Also, let's give a quick shout out to MTGOTraders. If you'd like to play Commander online, they've got you covered. Let's give a quick shout out to inkgaming.com. They've got some play mats. If you want to check out my Mad Neon playmat series, and any other sort of gaming accessories. No propane accessories, unfortunately. And last but not least, I started a Patreon, so if you'd like to directly support cool content like this, there's a link down in the description below. But if you're keeping score at home, it is officially free time, and it is officially time. This is a beautiful jump to our opponents, their side of the board. So let's see what we draw into for the turn. At least we're still online for going for Harrow, and I think I like doing this. So let's go Harrow. Well, the main reason that we're doing this is because we don't want to get hit with a counterspell. They do have Arcane Signet. If they untap with a bunch of mana, that's probably not going to be that good for us. So split this one down the middle. Let's grab Mountains, grab Forest. Those enter the battlefield, and then anything else past the turn. Yeah, when you're playing against, I think, and I could be wrong. We'll see what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure our opponent's build of Leovold is actually a fair build of Leovold. It's not like lock you out and then wait for you to quit. So I think it's kind of a little bit more heavy Sultai control using the Leovold card draw ability, I think. Sometimes I remember usernames and I remember the decks, so we'll see what's happening. But right now it's not too crazy. You know, we just got Bloom Tender and Dark Confidant swinging in. So we'll still end up jamming a Skyshroud Claim, and then if we can get Uncle Borby down pretty quick, we do have Keen Sense, which is a wonderful thing to get the Uncle Borby Christmas train going and having some fun with that. But yeah, if you haven't seen this deck before, this is my Christmas deck, so it's been exactly 1 year since I played Uncle Borby, but thankfully, not too many changes. Oh, we can hit with Ninjutsu. Okay, deals combat damage, exile top 2 cards, till end of turn, play those cards without paying their mana cost. We are running 43 lands in here, so we can hopefully get lucky that maybe 2 of those were lands. No, they hit Courser. They got it. The Christmas. Oh, excuse me. There it is. All right. So one of them was a mountain, and then one of them was Courser of Krufix. So there we go. All right. See what we draw into. That's going to be Ancient Tomb. Can we? That's going to be Ancient Tomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sky Shroud Claim for 2. Yeah, I think we just end up going Sky Shroud Claim. Let's drop in Ancient Tomb. That way, if we do run into some sort of counter magic, we might have access to that colorless mana to pay for. But let's see if we can't get this guy. All right, there we go. So let's go and grab Sheltered Thicket, and I guess the other land, Taiga Pakat. We'll grab Taiga, and then anything else past the turn. So we're looking at a pretty decent Uncle Borby pretty soon. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be 9. That is going to be just enough to get down Uncle Borby and still have 3 activations to deal with this board state. Now we're looking at a 5/4, 2/4 from Course of Krufix, so that really does kind of put a kink in our game plan, but hopefully we can get something assembled. If we can get Keen Sense onto Uncle Borby, we might be able to get this Christmas spirit going. Let's see what the reveal is off of that, and that's going to be they hit Oracle, and then they hit Course of Krufix. All right, so it's going to be, and this is Pilgrimage. Let's let them grab this land. But yeah, if you get Keen Sense on Uncle Borby, we get the Christmas train growing. That's always a pretty fun time. Now, we did add some new cards to the deck this year. We got Scott Swarm in here. That's a fun card. It's a 3 mana insect. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, we get a 1/1 green insect token. If you've never built red-green or any sort of landfall style deck, something like Scott Swarm is a beautiful card. Allows you to ramp, allows you to get creatures on the battlefield, so happy to have that in here. It's going to be Oracle on the battlefield. Our Oracle. We also added Rada, Heart of Kill, to the deck. The good thing about Rada is it kind of acts like Oracle of Moldiah. We're going to be able to look at the top card of our library, play lands from the top, and then if worst case scenario, we've got the activated ability +X, where X is the number of lands that we control. And last but not least, we added Hammer of Proforos. We did have Fervor in here. You really do want haste with Uncle Borby, and so at least having another hasty option kind of helps us go for that game plan. So let's see what we draw into for the turn. But either way, we're in a position where we need to get some stuff moving on our side of the battlefield. So let's make the lane drop for the turn. That's going to be Snow-Covered Forest. Let's go for Uncle Borby. See if this is good. That's going to be 1/2 off of Ancient Tomb. And we need to leave up just enough green mana to go for Keen Sense. So let's see if this is good. They do have 2 cards in the hand. All right, we're going to get that stick. Let's go Keen Sense on Uncle Borby. And that's going to be green. And I guess at this point, because we can take care of their board state, but if we want to try to get the chain going, we can start chunking lands and drawing cards. Yeah, well, we can do this at instant speed. So let's give it a turn, because we do have Creeping Renaissance. We can use that to bring at least a couple more lands back to the hand, or at the worst case scenario, we start chunking these, and that's going to allow us to go for it next turn. One of the good things about Uncle Borby having this activated ability, like I mentioned, it is instant speed. So if they do have spot removal, they go for some sort of board wipe, we can get that chain going. So at least this kind of gives us a look into what they might have. But either way, we might be able to set up a pretty good turn with Uncle Borby. Yeah, I think our opponent's build of Leovold is basically just Sultai good stuff, which pretty cool build of Leovold. It's always refreshing to see that. There's a lot of Leovold decks that you would play against, and it's just like, it's Fairy's Puzzle Box. All right, you got me, partner. You win. There we go. All right, so it's going to be Sower of Temptation. Gain control of target creature. All right, so we got to get this started. So what we can do, because I don't know if we set this up, we can chunk a card at Sower of Temptation. And I think we get Uncle Borby back. So let's try that. So let's go and discard a land card. We're going to target Sower of Temptation. Let's discard Wasteland. Oh, look at that. Look at that trigger. That's a beautiful trigger. So I think, yeah, there we go. We get to keep Uncle Borby. So that's a good feeling. So now we can send these lands up top. And hopefully gets, yeah, this is going to be Lana Worlds. All right, so we might be on to something next turn, especially with Creeping Renaissance, because that's going to be 2 damage up top. Because that's the other thing with the deck, is if we can get some sort of chain going, you almost just want to kind of just start throwing it up top instead of trying to clean up all our opponent's board state. But look at this, this Sultai Cube deck. I'm loving it. And that's going to be 6 coming across. That's going to be 8. That's going to be 9, 10. That's going to be 11, 12. And we are sitting at 15. Let me make sure I got that. It's going to be 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so we can actually take this hit, so we're okay with that. That's going to come across, put us down to 3. If we need to use Ancient Tomb, that's still going to give us access to 1 life total. So, and then also with Misty and Catacombs, we're not really looking to pay that life total anyway. So let's see what else is in store for us. They are at 0 cards in the hand. And then they can't play Fungal Reaches. Okay, so let's get this going. So let's see what we draw into. Hopefully it's another land because we simply just want to throw that up top. Ooh, and it's Rada. So if we swing in with Uncle Borby, they can't block. That's going to be 4, 5, 6. Actually, that will be just enough to get rid of Groundskeeper. So let's try this. If we're going for Creeping Renaissance, let's just get rid of... because we're at least still going to be able to push in 1 point of damage. So let's do this. Let's discard a lane card. Let's target Groundskeeper. That's going to be 3 damage to Groundskeeper. Now we can swing in with Uncle Borby. Hopefully we get some sort of extra lands off of our combat trigger. Yeah, let's do this. So we're going to swing in with Uncle Borby. Okay, so no blocks from our opponent. Let's go for the Keen Sense trigger. Let's get Uncle Borby's trigger on the stack. Reveal the top 3 cards. Unfortunately, we whiff on that one. So we click OK. We're going to draw an additional card. And we run into Overblaze. Okay. All right, so we're sitting at 3. Let's go to our main phase. And we're looking at 4 for Overblaze, 9 for Creeping Renaissance. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got just enough. Yeah, and they've got 0 cards in the hand. So let's go for Overblaze on Uncle Borby. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be an extra counter on Mana Gorger Hydra. So that's going to be 6 damage that we can start to deal up top. Let's discard a lane card, target our opponent, discard Catacombs. Let's get the Keen Sense trigger. All right, run into Fervor. Let's go for Creeping Renaissance. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be just enough. Yeah, and I think we're going to be able to get it on this one. So that's going to be an extra trigger for Mana Gorger Hydra. Let's go Creeping Renaissance. And we're going to choose a land on this one. Definitely don't want to choose anything other than that. All right, bring those all back to the hand. Let's discard a lane card, and we should be able to close it out on this one. Yeah, we're going to get it. There we go. So it's going to be 6 damage. Just going to put them down to 10. Let's go for an extra card draw off of Keen Sense. Look at that. Oh, this is just a thing of beauty. Let's go for... Ooh, there we go. All right, so discard a lane card, target our opponent, target Wasteland. There we go. That was a little scary. You made the lane drop on accident. By clicking on it. Yes, definitely use that ability. Let's go 1 more discard up top. Snow-covered forest. There we go. Drop our opponent down to -2. So we've ripped into Overblaze, and that gave us the double damage. You can see where Uncle Borby gets the eggnog going, the Gruul eggnog, and we like to have a festive time for Leovold. But yeah, you know, this is a pretty fun build of our Leovold from our opponents. So if you're looking, well, it's Bandit Commander, so you can't do it. But if you want to build a 1v1 version of Leovold, that's fun. Hey, this is the deck for you. But anyway, hey, Merry Christmas. Hopefully you enjoyed the Uncle Borby Christmas special, and have a good weekend. And I know Christmas is different this year. Maybe you're not seeing family or different things like that. But however you're celebrating it, enjoy yourself today. You know, whatever that is, give some of your loved ones a call or anything like that. And yeah, hey, Merry Christmas. All right, bye.